deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but you never seen it.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up
now Trubisky. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Intended for Darius Slayton.
He's a 2nd-round pick, a solid 2nd-round pick. But when you're close to that 1st round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a 1st-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that have 1st-round grades on him.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Kick is good. Makes the score.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Tomlinson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Late to Jimmy Graham. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run forward with Cohen. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Cohen. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Cohen again, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 7.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada, the New Orleans. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Corey Coleman, 76 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Fumble on the play.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
New York.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Shepard deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Barkley, a first down and more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Number 29.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Julian Love. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Trubisky. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now the second down throw on target. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Following the penalty, Montgomery. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordero Patterson there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And Ingram holds it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Well, he gets attended to, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Trubisky. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Trubisky to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds.
Kickoff for Chicago.
Valentine to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll bring up second down.
Johnson on the coverage.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
This is the development trait. Superstar and superstar. This player has a zone ability. This is a Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.